everybody, good to see you again. Thanks for checking this video out, and again, thanks for just checking out six-string fun in general. Really do appreciate it. It's been a while, been a while since I've done any types of lessons, tutorials. It's still been kind of crazy. Again, we're still here in lockdown mode here in New Jersey. As I record this, it's getting a little bit better, but still, not great. But again, just fingers crossed, sooner rather than later. Now with the weather getting warmer, hopefully, this will be a thing in the past, hopefully soon. But this song I wanted to actually go over with you to give you a bit of a lesson on that. The River, Bruce Springsteen. This was one of the songs that I did as far as dubbing at the quarantine sessions with my buddy Frank Berganzi. Frank, frontman for Lost in the Flood, which, if you don't know, is a Springsteen cover band that he and I are in with a bunch of other guys, really good friends of ours. So you can certainly check out our stuff on YouTube as well. I got some links for that. You can follow. But I wanted to just kind of go over this song. This is actually, I don't want to say it's an easy song. There's a lot of easy chords that are in it. It's just a lot of patterns and repetition. You just have to kind of know where these patterns and repetitions come from. So the song, The River, Bruce Springsteen, off the album The River, the double LP. So, but for this particular song, I guess you can call it the key of G, but it's really revolving around the relative minor, which is E minor. So even though it's, again, I'll call it the key of G, a lot of everything is kind of revolving around that E minor tonal quality. So as far as the chords, it's G, there's a C, there's a D, and then there's a couple of other pieces where you kind of take that G, and then you're going to walk down. You take the C, and you're walking it down. And then there's two minor chords, the E minor, and then your A minor. So I think for you to kind of understand this, you really need to know your chords to begin with. But again, you've got your G. And actually for the G, I played a couple different ways in this tune. I might play it this way, or I might even just kind of switch my hands around and look like this, where I've got the index finger where I can suspend the chords as well, right? C is pretty straightforward. Your D is straightforward. Again, E minor and your A minor. All right. So the way I break this song down is there's four sections basically. You've got your intro, you've got your verses, you have your chorus, and then you've got your harmonica solo, and they're all very similar. So it's just a matter of kind of knowing the repetition, knowing the pieces, because there's really a lot going on as you play along to this. So the intro, let's kind of go through that real quick. What I do with the intro is let's do the chords first, okay? So it's E minor to G to D to C. All right, that's the first part of that intro. So it's okay. So what I'm doing here is, and what you can do to kind of just spice it up a little bit is doing a little bit of picking, but really catching that open E. That's kind of what sets the tone for this entire song, is that E. So it's just an open E on the sixth string. And I just kind of pick a few of the notes in the chord. Right? So however you want to do it, however it sounds good, just listen to the record. And then when I finish with that E minor, I walk down open E, F sharp to the G. So I'm walking right into that G. So I'm arpeggiating the chords. You can just strum them, whatever you think is best, but that's kind of how I play this. And then the back end of that intro would be this. So let's do the front end again. So what I'm doing is on that back end of that intro, I'm doing a walk down from the C, B to the A minor. Okay? C, B, A minor, G, C. And I play that twice. So all together, I'll try to do it slow for you now, is E minor, G, D, C, walk down the bass note to the B, to an A minor, back to the G, to the C, to the C. So at kind of regular speed would be that's your intro. So again, pretty straightforward as far as the chords. It's just how he arranges everything. So that kind of makes this song pretty unique and pretty cool, actually. Just how he can take, you know, 5-6 chords and really make something pretty big out of it. Verse, pretty straightforward. It's again, there's a pattern. So as long as you can remember this pattern, you should be able to get it. So the first part of the verse, it's just like the first part of the intro. Play that all at once. Let's do it together. So the first verse is I come from down in the valley. Where Mr. They bring you. Alright, so first part of that verse. Again, the verse, there's a lot going on there. So that first section is going to be E minor, G, to D, to C, okay? The next part of that verse, same E minor, to G. This is where he rearranges the chords a little bit. To a C, back to the G, okay? So. Continuing on in the verse, you get to that point, me and Mary. Again, basic chords, just kind of knowing how to arrange them in this particular format. So when he goes to the part, me and Mary met in high school, C chord twice, to the G, walking the bass note down to the F sharp, to the E minor, okay? So it's going to be G, walk to the E minor, and then we're going to the A minor, that part of it's going to be A minor 2 times. And I tend to just kind of, you know, do a hammer and pull just to kind of give it a little bit of flavor from just doing solo acoustic. G to C. All right. So again, let's try to do the whole verse. And it's really, I look at it as 4 sections of the verse, just in terms of, again, patterns, memorization. It's going to be E minor. Next section, very similar, just rearranging a couple of chords. All right, me and Mary, G, F sharp, E minor walk, A minor twice. So a lot going on there. So, you know, again, video, rewind to go over it a couple times. Really straightforward. It's just a lot of memorization in this one. I can tell you it took me a while to finally get it too. So, you know, if it's taking you some time, you're not the only one. All right, chorus, pretty straightforward again. All revolving around that E minor, that E note, okay? So first part of the, again, chorus, I see it as in two parts. So four chords, E minor, to the C, to the D, to that G. This G chord in the chorus, I look at it as almost like a transition chord, because I'm going to go from E minor, to the C, to the D, to the G, F sharp, back to that E minor, and play it again. D. So again, pretty much the same chords, flip-flopping a few things. So what are the chords again for the chorus? E minor, to the C, to the D, to the G, walk it, F sharp, to the E minor again, to the C, here's that change coming up, to the D, and you land on that C to come out of the chorus. All right? That's the verse. We're doing the chorus. Let's try that again. First half, walk that bass note down, go back to that E minor. And then you're going right back into the verse at that point. Right, so you kind of get the point there. So the verse is the verse throughout the whole song. I think there's 4 verses total. The chorus doesn't change. The only difference, and we'll get to that at the end, is actually there's a harmonica solo. The harmonica solo is basically the verse. So it's just going to be the same thing we've done already. Same thing. What I tend to do here is I'll play that again, this G chord, not like you traditionally play, but like this, and I'll just kind of throw in some hammers, just to kind of give it some flavor. Walking that down, back to that A minor. So it's pretty straightforward. So if you can get that down, you've got the song in general. Again, I mentioned we did this as one of the quarantine session tunes. I did the harmonica on that one too. For me, harmonica, I've never learned how to play. It was trial and error. So I did the harmonica on that as far as just trying to make that sound decent. So listen to that, but basically I used it on a G harmonica. It's all about just kind of bending those notes and finding the right ones. Again, that E, you kind of just, bend that note as soon as it starts. So again, pretty straightforward. It'll take some getting used to. I would say if you got a whiteboard, write the chords down, play along to it. There's definitely a lot happening in the song, but again, it's easy chords. It's just kind of how it's structured that makes it a little tough. So, give it a shot. Again, if you like this video, really appreciate it. If like, subscribe. I've got more coming, whether it's lessons, tutorials, I've got a bunch of ideas. So definitely subscribe. More, like I said, more to come. But give this one a shot. This is going to take some time. I'll be honest. There's some other Springsteen tunes that are, rocking 3 chords, like Born to Run. I mean, that's 3 chords, E, A, and B. There's a little more to this. So, but again, comments, let me know, questions, concerns, what you liked, what you didn't like. I wanted to just kind of give you something I think you can work with that I thought would be easy as far as chord structure goes, but a little bit more of a challenge because this isn't a straight, 1, 4, 5 progression. There's a lot going on here. But give it a shot. Let me know. And, I certainly try to answer all the comments as quickly as I can. I'll get to yours as soon as possible. So, hope you're staying safe out there. We'll see you soon.